Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshwari Mata ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai. In our last discourse, we read about the narration of the family of Priyavrata. We'll go on to chapter 5. Sri Narayana said, O child Narada, now hear in detail about the divisions of the earth into the Dvipas and the Varsas, as marked out by the Devas. In brief, I describe about them. No one can speak about this in details. First, the Jambu Dvipa is 1 lakh yojana in its dimensions. This Jambu Dvipa is round like a lotus. There are 9 Varsas in it, and excepting the Bhadrasva and the Ketumala, each is 9,000 yojanas in dimension, and there are 8 very lofty mountains in those Varsas, forming their boundaries. Of the Varsas, the 2 Varsa that are situated in the north and south are of the size of a bow, and the 4 others are elongated in their size. The center of all these Varsas is named Ilavratra Varsa, and its size is rectangular. In the center of this Ilavarsa is situated the golden Sumeru mountain, the king of all the mountains, 1 lakh yojana high. It forms the pericarp of the lotus earth. The top of this mountain is 30 yojanas wide. O child, the 16,000 yojanas of the mountain is under the ground, and 84 yojanas are visible above. In the north of this Ilavarsa are the 3 mountains, the Nilagiri, the Svetagiri, and the Shringavan, forming the boundaries respectively of the 3 Varsas named Ramyaka, Himanmaka, and Kuru respectively. These run along from the east and gradually extend at their base and toward the salt ocean. These 3 mountains that form the boundaries are each 2,000 yojanas wide. The length of each from the east towards the north is less than 1/10 of the above dimension. Many rivers take their source and flow from them. On the south of Ilavarsa, 3 beautiful mountain ranges named Nisada, Himakuta, and Himalayas are situated, extending from the east. They are each 1 ayuta yojana high. These 3 mountains form the boundaries again of the Kimpuras and the Bharata Varsa. The west of the Ilavratra is situated the mountain called Malayavan, and to the east are situated the mountains Gandha Madana, Nila, Nisada, the centers of the highest sublime grandeur and beauty. The length and breadth of the boundary mountains are each 2,000 yojanas. Then the mountains Mandara, Saparspak, and Kamuda, and others are situated in the Ketumala and Bhadrasva Varsas. But these all are reckoned as the mountain of the foot of the great Sumeru mountain. The height and breadth of each of these is 1 ayuta yojana. These form the pillars, as it were, of Meru on the 4 sides. On these mountains, the mango, the jack, plantain, and fig trees, and various others are situated, 400 yojana wide and 1,100 yojana high. They seem to extend to the heavens and form, as it were, the flagstaff on the top. The roots, bases of these trees are as well as their branches are wonderfully equally thick and extend to enormous distances. On those mountains tops are situated again the 4 very auspicious lakes. Of these, 1 lake is of milk. The other lake is all of honey. The third lake is made of sugarcane juice, and the fourth lake is all sweet water. There are then again the 4 very lovely gardens named Nanda, Sritrarata, Vaibrayaka, and Sarvatobhadra. Very lovely, enchanting, and pleasing to the delicate female sex, and where the devas enjoy the wealth and prosperity and their other yogic powers. Here the devas live always with their women and have their free amorous dealings with them to their heart's content. And they hear the sweet songs sung by the Gandharvas and Kinnaras, the Upadevatas, about their own glorious deeds. On the top of the Mandara mountain, there are the heavenly mango trees, 1,100 yojanas high, the sweet, delicious, nectar-like mango fruits, very soft, and each one the size of the summit of a mountain, fall to the ground, and out of their juice, of a color of the rising sun, a great river named Arunoda takes her origin. Here the devas always worship the great Devi Bhagavati named Aruna, the destructress of all sins, the grantrix of all desires, and the bestower of all fearlessness, with various offerings and with the lovely water of this Arunoda river with great devotion. O child, in ancient days, the kings of the demons worshipped always that Mahamaya Aruna Devi and obtained immense wealth and prosperity. He who worships her becomes cured of all disease, gets his health and other happiness by her grace. Therefore she is named Adya, Maya, Atula, Ananta, Pursti, Ishvaramalini, the destroyer of the wicked and the giver of luster and beauty, and thus remembered on this capacious earth. The earth Jambunanda has come out as a result of her worship, containing divine gold. Here ends the 5th chapter of the 8th book on the description of the receptacle of beings and on the mountains and on the origin of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Vedavyasa. Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshwari Mati ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai.